The Kenya Private Sector Alliance KEPSA is the apex body of the private sector in Kenya. KEPSA brings together local and foreign business associations, chambers of commerce, professional bodies, corporates, multinational companies, startups, and micro, small and medium enterprises (MSMEs) from all sectors of the economy in the country, representing over 1 million businesses under one umbrella to enable them speak in one voice when engaging the government, development partners, and other stakeholders on cross-cutting policy issues affecting private sector development. It also implements programs that ensure the growth of businesses and the socio-economic development of the country. KEPSA supports businesses with opportunities for training, networking, financial linkages, mentorships and coaching, access to markets, value chains, and investment opportunities while working closely with many partners from across the world. KEPSA also serves as a federation of over 80 associations and professional bodies and serves as a focal point of the East Africa Business Council (EABC), which is the apex body of business in East Africa. KEPSA's mandate is to become the voice of the private sector in Kenya. KEPSA's vision is to become a world-class private sector apex body. Our primary mission is to ensure year-on-year improvement in overall business environment of Kenya by working together with the government and other stakeholders. Steering the operations of the organization is a leadership team whose main mandate includes to speak, liaise, represent, and network with government, development partners, and private sector partners to champion economic development through policy. They also develop a knowledge-based organization to back advocacy, achieve revenue targets for the organization, establish close partnerships that cultivate national, regional, and global strategic networks, oversee the implementation of the strategic plan and national business agenda, and above all, lead in the growth of the organization. At the top of the leadership structure is the KEPSA Board Nominations Committee, which is made up of KEPSA founding chairs and vice chairs and is chaired by the founding KEPSA chair. Its mandate is to scan the business environment and the political economy and recommend policymakers, thinkers, and leaders in different sectors for appointment to the KEPSA board by the members at the annual general meeting. Under the nominations committee is the board of directors. The board provides oversight to KEPSA Simba era strategy and leadership in the KEPSA National Business Agenda thematic areas, with each participating in the meetings of their relevant thematic area. The board members also attend KEPSA high-level meetings, including high-level delegations, meetings under the KEPSA engagement platforms, the Presidential Roundtable meetings, the National Development and Communication Committee, the Chief Justice Forum, the Speakers Roundtables, and Development Partners Roundtables. The Board of Directors is supported by three other arms, including the Advisory Council, KEPSA Founding and the Governing Council Nomination Committee, and the Management. The Advisory Council is charged with marketing the organization internally and externally, advising the organization on several matters important to its growth, supporting the board and management in delivery of KEPSA mandate on areas of expertise, dealing with any external conflicts in support of the KEPSA CEO and chair, and being the eyes and ears of KEPSA on the ground. The KEPSA Foundation is an integral part of KEPSA that focuses on socio-economic issues important in improving the business environment. The founding trustees are mandated with, among other responsibilities, promoting the realization of organizational work programs on vulnerable members of the Kenyan society and in their agreed thematic areas of work in support and furtherance of private sector engagement in Kenya's development. They also promote and support the realization of the objective of securing the sustainability of the foundation and as a means of advancing the objects of the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, and also acquire either through development, leasing, or purchase of office premises for purposes of advancing the objects of the private sector apex body. The Governing Council Nomination Committee is made up of a select committee from the KEPSA board, led by the board chair of Human Resource and Remunerations Board Committee. Their mandate is to receive names from the KEPSA sector board members and harmonize based on the nomination criteria, sector needs, business environment, and political economy. The committee then recommends leaders for appointment to the KEPSA Governing Council by the members at the annual general meeting. The Governing Council consists of the sector chairs and is in charge of policy formulation and advocacy within the members and sector boards through the National Business Agenda, which the board uses to monitor advocacy work. The sector boards are the main advocacy organs and authority in sector advocacy issues and are charged with filtering and harmonizing positions so as to develop a KEPSA position. Currently, KEPSA has the following sector boards: devolution, East African community, economic diplomacy, education, energy and extractives, environment, water and natural resources, gender, ICT and youth, industrialization and trade, lands and physical planning, public finance, security, SME, sports, arts and culture, transport and infrastructure, tourism, labor, health, agriculture through the Agriculture Sector Network ASNET, health through the Kenya Healthcare Federation KHF, labor through the Federation of Kenya Employers FKE, and tourism through the Kenya Tourism Federation KTF. The board of directors are also supported by a management team which is in charge of running the organization and overseeing the implementation of the KEPSA strategic plan and national business agenda as part of the KEPSA other long-term strategies. The KEPSA management is structured around 4 main pillars, which are Policy Research and Analysis PRA, Public-Private Dialogue PPD, Business Hub, Operations and the Foundation. The Policy Research and Analysis Department is responsible for offering support to the KEPSA policy and research needs and building an in-depth knowledge base in order to drive an objective thought leadership agenda in the economy. PRA is in charge of producing all knowledge documents including studies, policy papers or positions, white papers, topical compendiums, among others. In addition, the department helps in driving in KEPSA's role on building the capacity of members through offering on-demand trainings, seminars and workshops that are geared towards promoting evidence-based public-private engagement. Through the public-private dialogues, KEPSA engages with all 3 arms of government in ensuring that there is a favorable environment for doing business. We partner with government in passing various policies, strategies and bills and increasing strategic interventions. The Business Hub is a strategic business unit birthed within KEPSA from partnerships around the world to increase trade and investments between KEPSA members and both local and international players. This is facilitated through strategic partnerships between KEPSA and the relevant trade and investment facilitation bodies or institutions existing both locally and internationally. The Business Hub also runs special projects to contribute to KEPSA's sustainability agenda as well as social projects, a key example being the capacity building and mentorship of youth and women-led SMEs. The KEPSA Foundation is a social arm of KEPSA whose mandate is to engage and devote its resources to social activities that contribute to the economic and social development in Kenya in relation to the vulnerable members of the Kenyan society.